So turn down the lights, lock the door. It's time for DJs After Dark.
Hey everybody, it's DJs After Dark. My name is Danny J, along with DJ Rob Cannon and DJ Dr. Rock Ray Thomas. Thanks for joining us again. You can join us on YouTube at DJV Productions, as well as on your podcast formats such as Google Play Music, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Caster, Radio Blast, and much, much more. I want to thank you once again for joining us. The lights are low, the gigs are over, and now we are here to talk to you.
And
Gentlemen,
the
how are you?
doctor is actually here. Yes.
Hi guys, great to see you today.
Rob, are you here?
Yes, I am. I'm saying
For the wee
doctor-
hours of the
Doctor's
morning
here,
and
but
why
did you
we
answer-
do this every day,
He
but
was,
that's cool.
He was at Wawa again.
Oh God,
You know,
always
very
at
good.
Wawa.
He loves
Somebody better
Wawa.
order me a pizza and it better get
Somebody
here in
better
the next
send
10
him a
minutes.
royalty check.
All right.
We're talking about him a lot.
Did I hear the word Wrolld? What was that? What
Okay,
are we
give him
doing?
yeah, not for you.
No, I don't think so.
But what we got going on, we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff today. But I wanted
Let's
to
talk about the job I did with karaoke.
Oh,
Yeah, I did a karaoke
Karaoke is DJs. That's one of those one of the ones where you love being with that woman, but you can't stand her at the same time.
Yes.
Yes.
You love her, but she can't sing a note. I'm sorry, girls, but I love it. Oh, I got this one. I can sing this. You can't.
You know.
Yeah, people, unfortunately, karaoke people think, well, some can really sing.
Oh yeah, well, that's the thing.
And some that can't sing seem to want to keep on singing.
They never stop.
Oh my God. I had a guy at one of my karaoke jobs come up. He wrote down a list of stuff he wants to sing. Well, after he sang the first song, we're like, oh God, please, no. So he goes, I'll be back. I got some more ideas. that I wanna do."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I can't wait. Thanks. But he was horrible. And
Isn't
he
it
thought
funny
he was
how the
great.
ones that are the worst always have a list,
Oh yeah.
and they have a production agent, and they have an iTunes album coming out.
Yeah. And they,
Exactly right. They're
they
going to
think
do a
they're rock
20-minute
stars.
version of American Pie after
Yeah,
like
I mean,
the third Babe Ruth.
I remember I was filling in for another DJ friend of ours, which hopefully we'll get him on the show. Jammin' John.
Yep.
I mentioned his name because he's a good friend of ours. And he was doing karaoke in one place. So I was filling in for him, and there's nothing worse. It's one thing to do karaoke when it's your own gig, but when you fill in for somebody else's karaoke gig, what a fucking clusterfuck that is. And we go there, and this person's singing or whatever, and somebody texts me and says, hey, what are you doing tonight? What are you DJing? So I go on Facebook, and I said, if Edie Brickell smoked a big set of hash, and then she lost her voice, and then started singing, and then towards the end set herself on fire, that's where I was at right now.
Oh my
It's
God.
like, this is-
What I am is what I am. Yep, I got you,
know
on
what I
that
mean?
one.
Like,
all right?
it was like, I was like, you gotta be kidding me with these. But it's funny because some people do it to have fun, and I totally respect that. And I love, that's the part I like about karaoke, when you go out and you drink a little bit and you have fun with it, and you just go from there. It's the ones that really take it so seriously, like someone's going to discover
God,
them.
yeah.
They're
This ain't the right tone.
they're the most obnoxious people I've ever met in my life, and I'm like, dude, this is a
Yes,
bar.
that's true, and they're
Nobody's
out there.
here. Nobody's listening to you.
Yeah.
You know, nobody even, they're waiting for me to put on a
Or
regular
they blame
song.
us for not sounding good.
Yeah, it's our
Like,
fault they don't sound good.
Can you
But-
give me a little echo in my voice?
Honey,
But to
there
all
ain't
my
a lot of-
karaoke people that I love you guys out there, please remember one thing, and I know you people love this.
How does this sound for
There's
your
more
voice?
than one song by
Yes.
Journey than Don't Stop Believing. Please just find it, all right? I greatly appreciate that. Try Lovin', Touchin', Squeezin', or
Anything.
try Who's Crying Now.
Sometimes
but
I
there's more
say,
than one song.
Yeah, there's the door start leaving is the song.
Oh, my
I like to-
God.
I like to think down.
My fillings started falling out. I swear to God.
Well, one time I was doing karaoke, and some friends of mine came out to see me at the bar I was working at, and they said, I said, "Oh, you're gonna sing?" And they're like, "Nah, not at all." I'm like, "You sure?" She's like, "Nah, not at all." I said, "Well, here, have some shots." I said, "You'll sing." She goes, "I won't, but I'll have the shots."
Everybody's best friend,
Right?
the
so
shot.
So she has one shot. And I come back to her and it's like, looking at the book yet? She goes, "No, I'm not singing." I was like, "You'll sing. Have another shot." 2.
Were you buying these shots?
I was not buying any shots. I was making sure she was buying them. I was just suggesting. I
Is
was like a
Danny
little
J
devil on
buying
the
shots
shoulder.
now?
No.
What place is he playing? Because
And,
I missed it.
And so, yeah. You need tips over there. And then, so now by the third shot, she's now kind of like her fingers on the book, and it's kind of like perusing the book, but not really doing anything with the book. And I said, "Oh, you gonna look at the book?" She goes, "I'm not going to sing." I'm like, "You'll sing." I have another shot. Now we're at shot number 4, right? This is a true story. This is my
Did she
mother's
take her
story.
shirt off?
Let's get
later?
ready to rumble.
So at shot number 4, the book is now open, and I'm seeing her flip through the pages, right? And I said, "Are you gonna sing?" She goes, "I don't know. I really don't want to sing." Blah blah blah. She's
Let's
laughing.
twist your arm.
I was like, "Come on, do a song, right?" So I said, "Have another shot." So now there's the 5th shot, right? And this is no bullshit.
She got a DUI that night.
I was wondering if she was on the floor
You know?
yet.
Yeah.
And so she does the 5th shot, and now she's like, "All right, we're gonna do it. Fuck it, we're gonna do it." I'm like, "Okay, what are you gonna do?" She does fucking Push It from Salt and Pepper. So I said, "Wait a minute.
God.
So you're gonna do probably one of the I don't want to say harder songs to sing in karaoke, but whenever you're doing something that's like rap or anything like that, it never sounds right unless it's the actual artist doing it. You know, there is no vocal tone
Nope.
to a song like that. So I'm like, "You're gonna do that." I'm like, "Okay." So she comes up and she does Push It with her friend. It's funny. She's not good, you know, but it's funny. She's having a great time. She has another shot, and now she's doing backup dancing for other people that
I
are
love
doing
it.
karaoke. So,
Ike and Tina Turner review.
so, yes, tequila makes the shirt come off, but tequila also makes you go up and do karaoke poorly
Sounds like a
or
country
otherwise.
song.
Oh,
Let's
it's
do a good
fantastic.
job in the city. Leave it
You know?
alone.
You know, but it's just a wonderful time. It really is funny. Rob, but tell us about your gig.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Remember
people
that
just were not good singers.
gig? Oh, well, there
You
you
get like a couple, that can sing decently, but some just are horrible.
go. They are.
And you want to tell them that, but you don't. And then what sucks more is they come up, "How did I sound?"
That's what I have to say.
How do I sound?
They'll be the worst singer in the world, and they'll look at you dead in the face. "How do I sound?" And they're not saying it jokingly. They need feedback.
Feedback.
And you're like, and they're looking at you like you're a professional in your field.
Well, my Aunt Edna just told me I was fantastic. My heart will go on. I'm the next, like, Celine Dion. Yeah, right.
Some people think they're going to actually
Somebody
become
said to me one time.
superstars.
Somebody said to me one time, "Oh, we couldn't hear it in the back there." I'm like, "Nobody's listening. Don't worry about that."
Exactly right.
It's not that they couldn't
I
hear it.
remember
They just
that,
weren't listening.
yeah.
They just weren't listening. Don't worry about it.
The cleanup crew's going, aren't they going home yet? God.
But karaoke is one of those fun things. I was actually one of my favorite songs of all time. And this is no bullshit.
For
One of my favorite-
karaoke?
No, just in general.
Oh.
Is "Stuck on You" from Lionel Richie. It's one of my favorite all-time songs. So I was looking it up, and if you go on YouTube and stuff like that, you I would go in and I would just put in "Stuck on You" and you would see all kinds of, because there's a lot of people that do covers.
Yes.
There's the Lionel Richie versions. There's all kinds of stuff in there. And I like going through other people's versions of the song, and it's almost like karaoke in a sense, because a lot of these people are not recording artists. You know, they're just talented people.
Correct. That are doing their versions.
They're
right.
doing their version on
Exactly.
YouTube, and they want people to see what they can do. And you get a lot of really cool versions of the song and stuff like that. And I came across one group who we know, which is Due West. You ever, remember Due West? They're relatively new. In the last 3-4 years, country artists. They're out of Oregon.
Yes, I've heard
You know
of
what I'm
them.
talking about?
Yeah, just vaguely, but I know
Right,
what you're
yeah,
talking
and
about.
they
Yes.
kind of have a harmonized sound like Rascal Flatts. In a
Or
sense.
Pentatonics or something
Yeah,
like
it's,
that.
it's a three-man group, and they did this great version of "Stuck on You." If you go in there and you look up Due West "Stuck on You," check it out. They have a couple different versions on there because they do a lot of the stuff like on radio shows and stuff like that.
Nice.
That's the performances you're saying, and it's just a great version of the song, especially if you like the song. But what was distracting me was what the guys were wearing, because you could tell one dude's in a flannel and jeans. Another dude who's a drummer, and he's just drumming on a box, right? Because it's in a studio. He's in like a black t-shirt and a black vest. The guitar player, you can tell this guy went through a makeup artist and stuff like that, because it was like he had this ugly ostrich-colored jacket. I don't know, I can't describe it. But it was a leather jacket of sorts that almost looked like a members-only jacket. It was leather, right?
Nice.
And the sleeve was rolled up, and he had this hair that was cut in a way that I guess is supposed to
Is
be
this
the
that
messy
group guy?
The group, yeah. this messiest, like, I just woke up look, because that's the look, you know. But you could tell it was styled. You know what I mean? You can tell the difference between a messy look and someone that was styled to look messy, like their hair's plaited this way and plaited that way, and sticking up there, and it looks like it was moosed that way. And it was just so fucking distracting that I was like staring at this dude while he's playing, because it's just one shot of the group playing in the studio. And I missed the song, and I had to play it back, and I'm like, dude, like, why the fuck for radio? Are you going through a makeup artist and like a fashion consultant? Fucking, you know what I mean? Like right now, we're in t-shirts and shorts to be on this show because
yeah, but I take exception because my hair is actually spiked. It wants to look the best for you
mine
guys
is
tonight.
too, because
so,
I mean,
of course,
you
know
know
what I mean?
I was at a gig, you know, and now I'm like, I'm just coming off the gig, and I'll probably head out after this, you know.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what
going,
I do.
I'm gonna go find a place to go.
I don't let
karaoke.
my family drag me down. I go.
Exactly.
That's right, bitch. That's the way that works.
I like it.
That's for
way that works.
our country.
It's for our
speaking.
country. It's for our country. Country
Yeah.
speaking. Is that what you just said?
Country speaking.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Yeah. Country speaking.
Fucking Rob.
Country speaking. Y'all play this?
But what's your idea on these different things? Like when you see, like I have people that have done karaoke where they're like, "Hey, check out my new podcast release, which will be," and you're like, "The fuck are you talking about? Like, who are you?" And I'm thinking to myself, you want to tell them because they're really like abstinent about like, hey, I need to plug my shit when I'm done, right? I'm like, okay, you can plug whatever you want. Shit. You know, I'm getting paid. I don't care. You know what I mean? And then they plug the stuff, and they're like, I didn't say, you didn't. When they start giving me shit, I'm like, dude, you're not even that good. How do you have an app? I said, anybody can have it. I said, or one person, she was getting really like on my nerves. And I said, well, you realize anybody can have an Apple release, right?
Yes.
I said, you realize that, right? I said, I could tomorrow if they wanted to.
I have a double hits greatest hits album coming out.
You know what I mean? I was like, you know, but that's the kind of thing that goes on. It's just so funny when you get into that kind of stuff.
But don't get it wrong, because we love everybody that comes up and says, "Hey, can I
But
sing?" Or, you know, it's called having fun.
And that's the thing. When they have fun, that's when I like it. I don't mind it.
I remember Ray, Dr. Rock, used to
Ray?
like singing while he was DJing a lot.
Yeah.
Remember?
And then I
And
had
what did
people
I do?
like
But-
Rob every week
but-
going, "But Dr. Rock, do me a favor, don't talk, don't sing, don't move to the right,
Don't
move
push
to the
the-
left, stand behind the microphone.
Don't push the radio station you work for.
Don't do
I got shit
anything."
about that one time. Someone said something because he used to say when he used to DJ a lot. He used to say
Dr.
Dr.
Rock.
formerly of,
Which we will not do a
Right.
plug now because
Right.
Rob can't afford me.
Right.
All right. So all
But
right.
the point is, one of the people said, "Why does he say that? What station he's from, or something like that?" I said, "I don't know." So,
Well, that's not a complaint.
no, it was just somebody asked me.
Rob-
You have to
the
understand,
funny
no
thing
matter
about
what
Rob-
Dr. Rock ever did in his
Funny
career,
thing
Rob
about
always
Rob-
had a warning for it.
Rob will always have some kind of weird thing, and he makes it a mountain out of a molehill.
Oh my God.
That's right.
Like one time I was doing a local band show. We had Canon Entertainment Radio. It was a nice little venture we were doing here. And
And that lasted pretty long.
it lasted pretty long. We started getting a lot of listeners too, which was got very cool.
And
And
expensive.
so a part of that, I did a local band show where I had local bands come in. They did an interview with me, blah, blah, blah. We played some of their songs. And then what I would do is, for them coming on, I would play their music at my live gigs and stuff like that. And they really appreciate it. And then I said, during my show, I'm going to play your music during my show. Like my regular morning show.
Sure,
Right?
yes,
Because
absolutely.
I was the morning jock, right? So he goes, all right, that's cool. Let's do that, right? So then I get a complaint, a legit complaint, not one of these Rob Cannon complaints where somebody just asked him a question. They're like, dude, I thought you were going to play my music. And I'm like, why? What's the matter? Now, keep in mind, Rob's doing the program. I'm not doing the program. And he said, dude, I didn't hear my song not once. I listened to the whole show. All right? And then he goes, I said, well, did you hear anybody? Maybe you missed it or whatever? He goes, no, I didn't hear anybody. So I go to Rob and I said, Rob, dude, I said, what's going on with my show? And he goes, well, what's the matter? Is it not on? I said, no, it was on. I said, but I'm getting calls from the people that are on my show saying, hey, you know, you're not playing my music. And he said, well, I had this person, this friend of mine, and there are always these friends that he knows. They're never anybody that I fucking know, right? And I said to him,
He's Rob
at
Fowler.
all, right? It's always like Rob's, and it's never like a friend that anybody cares to be friends with. It's always like somebody that like is like you're friends with them because you have to, because they're related to you in some way, or a distant cousin or something.
Yep.
And he said, my so and so's wife said, "What was that song?" So I just went ahead.
Yeah, whose wife was
I forget what it was. I forget what it was.
But I do
Probably the girl that was
remember
Remember this
karaoke a
conversation,
half
right?
hour ago.
And I was like, yeah, right. It was her album release, right? And he goes, yeah. She just said, she goes, what was that song? I don't know who that is. So I just took. So he proceeds to take every fucking
I
local
know.
band off. You remember? Don't say the name. Don't say
Yeah.
that. I'll protect them.
I remember.
I'll protect them. So he takes every single fucking local band. Now on a local band show, right? This is not fucking like, and it's all like bands that are playing bars. This motherfucker's playing Kaja Gugu on my fucking show, right?
1985.
Which goes
right?
great. It goes great with other fucking shows. But my show is supposed to be like rock oriented and stuff like that.
Relax.
I told him he
Don't
wasn't
do it.
Dr. Rock.
Exactly.
So I said, well, Rob, wait a minute. I said, she asked you what? And he goes, she said, I didn't know who that was. I said, well, now she's going to know because you should have just told her the name of the person.
Exactly.
Why did you take my stuff off? I said, if you're going to take my show off, and I'm telling people, and I'm advertising on Facebook and all these other avenues that I'm playing this, I'm playing that, and I said, then you're not playing it. I said, then just take my fucking show off. I don't want it, right? Oh, okay. I'll put it.
Well, I remember.
So I took his show off.
He
my
did.
show off.
Replaced
yeah.
it. We replaced it with some cartoon show.
Yeah,
I remember years ago. But
and I loved it.
Well, when I first started working for Rob, this was funny because I wasn't Dr. Rock, I was the music doctor. And then
You were like Nurse
one
Rock.
of the things that Rob did is he gave me the avenue to become who I was. But this was great because every weekend you'd go out and you would do a gig, and and it was back in the days, guys. I'm sorry, there was none of this like iPods and stuff like that. It was a Toyota Corolla with 14 crates of records and 6 crates of CDs and double speakers and the whole bit and mixing board and
Well, didn't you start out with us with all records?
all records because I didn't want to do anything with I
don't think vinyl was.
I remember when you
and that's
introduced
what
me
I'm
to a
with all that,
cassette.
too.
Yeah,
and this is no bullshit, folks. If you're listening to this is no bullshit. This is the kind of stuff you do. And we didn't get paid well enough to do
no,
that
and
then
you
either.
realized it,
Really
and
did.
that's one of the reasons why I got ripped up over the years because you carried this stuff in and you carried this stuff out and. And people don't realize nowadays when you go into places like that, it's like a little laptop or something, it's a little button that you push, and all of a sudden the show's there. So I'm kind of envious of that. But I did want to tell you because I would do like a show on the weekend, and I would literally just give everything I had. I mean, you're looking at a guy who sang, who danced, whatever it was. So I'd feel really good.
You're a regular Danny fucking K, right?
Exactly. And then I'd go to Rob on a Monday, and he would go, this is back in the day, make sure you bring the equipment back. So I want to make sure that you're not right. So I get there, and I feel really good, like 2 shows in a row, and everybody's like, oh my God, you were
Ray,
insane.
we got some feedback.
Here's Rob. When you put the equipment back, I just want to tell you, I want to talk to you about some things.
Remind me.
Yeah, really.
Remind me that I'm gonna dig into your ass in about 3 minutes.
Right,
Just
and then
remind
like,
me that. I don't wanna
and you're
forget
like
to
in
do
the back room like this with your fist going, yeah, just say something.
You know,
to me,
Rob,
all right?
hold on. I gotta stop both ways because let me just say this: if you guys worked for any other person,
Here we go.
You would have thought I was a freaking sweetheart. Let me just say, Dan, you
Let's
worked
not
for
talk
another
about the
person.
Split Rock Lodge
Hold
gig.
on, we're not talking
I
about that.
did.
I'm talking about you. Talk about you talk
And
about.
they call him the Brick. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're talking about how I seem like an unfair person, but Dan,
Rob's very fair.
you worked for
I work
another
for an
company.
unfair person.
Yeah, and we won't get into that
No.
because he could be listening.
Come here. He's looking for a job.
But anyway,
And I also did work for another company, and I also appreciate Rob because as crazy as he is, he's absolutely great at what he does. And
Crazy.
He's a generous man, I
I'm
will
not
tell you
even
that.
talking about that. I'm just talking about people, other companies. I filled in for other companies, and their rules are way more strict than mine. Their
like show
pay,
up.
their pay
Horrible.
is terrible. And like Dan and me both worked for somebody that they said paydays every other week, which was fine, but you probably know who I'm talking about, which we won't bring up. But payday was Friday. Did you ever get paid on a Friday?
No.
Matter of fact, didn't I pick up a couple checks for you because?
Oh, Rob was great. God rest my mom, and God
Yeah,
rest
you
her
worked
soul.
for
But
that person,
I used to
too.
go to Rob and say, "Look, my mom will cover the check. Rob, can you write my check early so I could, because I was young.
That's
we
another
were young,
thing I
right?
used to do.
Right, and he would cover the checks for me, and then my mom
And
would,
lend in money in advance.
I know.
and Get, you guys forget the good stuff about Rob.
Yeah,
God, I'm
nobody
going to
forgets
cry.
Rob's just a
It's
real
true.
prick.
It's true. Rob would a lot of times float me money
Rob
for
is good
all
that
the
way.
free work that I do inside the office and the
And all the
website
free
that I
music
built
I give 'em,
and all the website that I
Free
built.
music. They ain't got free music.
Yeah.
We're never going to go there.
Rob got a free design of his website,
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Now
Yeah.
Rob is a good
which
guy.
covers
Learned
all
a
that
lot.
fucking music that you gave me.
Yeah.
Honest to God. No, it's
Yeah.
it's people don't realize
Rob
how hard
forgets.
it was back
Rob
then.
forgets.
Right, how hard it was back then. So
I think everybody forgets, not just Rob.
No, I don't forget.
Yeah.
so for all the DJs out there that are out there entertaining, remember to try to entertain your
forgetting.
crowd. It's not just all about you all the time.
Yeah, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about you.
No.
It's
No.
not about you. Ray, it's not about you.
Nah, never was.
always about
I'm not
me.
an I don't think I have
It's
an
always
ego.
about
or
you.
It's always about me.
Nah.
Dan, get off the
Yep.
rope. Dan just swung across the studio.
Somebody just slammed into the tree.
He's Tarzan of DJs.
Thank you.
Tarzan, I'm the Johnny Wise mother.
Yeah.
I actually met him years ago.
Did you really?
My mom.
He went
worked at
nuts, you know that, towards the end?
Did he?
He thought he was Tarzan.
Well, my
I'm not
mom
lying.
worked at
He
a
thought he
place
was
called,
Tarzan.
this is a free plug, place King of Prussia called the Peacock Inn. And
Okay.
my mom was the hostess, and she got to meet
That's still
certain
there, isn't
people. Johnny
never
Weissmuller
heard of
used to
it.
go there. Oh, it was
Yeah.
right across from the King of Prussia Plaza. If you
Johnny
re-
Wise mother's been dead for a long time. I can't imagine that place is still there.
The Peacock Inn is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gone now. I think it's part of the city that is
called the
now.
Big Pecker now.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but yeah, the car used to look like it was going through the wall. It was
There
really cool.
isn't a place
Called the Big Pecker?
down the shore called the Big Pecker.
There you go. Rob
And-
loves it on that place.
Yeah.
Didn't they
I
have
guess they're-
T-shirts and all like that?
Yeah,
I remember
think
that.
so.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
in Maryland, I think, or in Ocean City, Maryland.
Yeah. I think
Big Pecker.
I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
What's that other popular place in Maryland?
That
Everybody
does a
goes to?
play on words?
No, it's
Something
off like on the beach.
down by
I can't remember. I'm
Outer
drawing a
Banks.
blank.
You're talking about?
No,
Down
no,
near the
no,
Outer
no,
Banks?
no. In
The
Ocean
Jersey Shore?
City, Maryland.
Oh, okay.
There's a huge club down there that is very popular.
Oasis?
Secrets.
Secrets.
Oh my
Secrets.
God!
Yeah,
My
Secrets.
That's
again,
nice.
I'm not trying to do the free plug for Split Decision, but that's one of the places that they play, and they said it's great down there.
Well, I'm glad you weren't trying to do it since you just did it.
You know what? It's just my little thing.
He's a wonderful guy.
It was a split decision to say that.
Jay was on my show,
Yes, he was.
and your son, and
Oh, yeah, I do
my
remember
local
that.
band show, and he did a nice little version of "I'm Yours" from Jason Mraz.
Correct. I think
yeah,
he did it.
yeah, yeah.
Didn't he do
He
an
played it
acoustic
with the
guitar?
guitar.
Yeah, acoustic
yeah.
guitar in the studio. Did a nice little version of that. So I do like Jay. Jay is a good guy. Jay has a lot of hot friends.
Yes.
Does it smell funny in here?
And some
to you?
girls too.
Did you fart?
No, no. It's
But
just.
but the thing was, karaoke is a funny thing. We're running a little bit long. We need to go to. We didn't go to. Did we go to a commercial break?
Nah, don't worry about
All right, we're not going to go to worry about it.
Sponsors or not.
We're going to do a live commercial break right now. We're in Canon Entertainment Studios. Canon Entertainment's been around since 1974. You know, that's the year I was born.
it. Wow.
Was it
You
really?
He was
Yeah.
literally in diapers when I
I was
started.
in diapers when he started. That's when he started his finagling with all
You
the
know how I
touring.
met him?
He
It
tried to
was
pick
the-
me up in a bar.
Yeah, I was trying to pick him up in a
In
teen
his
club.
van.
Yeah. No.
He had candy.
Oh my God! Some of the DJs that you
No.
hired over the years,
You know
I
what's
thought
funny,
you
though?
picked them up and threw them in a van.
Yeah.
Right?
When I met Dan, he was
It's
what,
been
12?
I was 12 or 13. I think it was about 13.
He was a little gigolo back then.
I was.
I swear.
And
I
I'm
used
an
to
old
say,
gigolo.
he used to come up to me and go, "Yo, dude, can you play this?" And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then we started talking. And he was
Yeah.
a nice kid, right? I don't know what happened. But anyway,
Yeah.
but I tried to give him candy. He wouldn't take it. I'm like, come on, kid, take
I'm
it.
like, why are you only
No.
dressed from the waist up?
Yeah.
Right.
No.
And why are you dressed like a chicken? I mean, it's whatever.
I don't
right?
get
So-
this.
But then I haven't seen him after that for years until you were an adult. And then I was KP Corral.
Quasi adult.
I was going to say, so you
My
knew
early
Dan
20s.
while I was doing everything from the very beginning? I didn't know that.
I knew him since he was like 13. Yeah, I mean, we weren't like calling each other up on the phone saying, "Hey,
Now
man,
I know-
what
now
are you
I know-
wearing?"
Well, now I
You
know
got
why
one of
that
those
wanted
lollipops?
poster was out there saying, There's a man walking around in a van, a souped-up van with like the mags and all, Cannon in it right on the side.
It was great that because what happened was we didn't talk for a number of years, and then on Unsolved Mysteries they had a profile of him and then myself on there that they were looking for him and they were trying to find questions to try and find me, and I was like, well, I've always been here. And
I had him tied up down my basement.
So I said, let me call this guy up, Rob, because I remember this.
We're looking for a little lost boy.
Yeah.
By the name of Danny J.
Yeah.
He was lost.
I was like, oh,
He's still lost. He's getting better, but he's still lost.
Lollipops now, but I know Rob from that long.
That rocks, man.
I
I've
know
known
Rob.
since
That
1984.
was towards the end of his Freddie Prince looking stuff.
Freddie Prince.
He looked like Freddie Prince.
I know. Remember we did the local TV show. What was it called back in the day? Dance Down. And Rob looked like a Delco version of Danny Terrio. I swear to God. And we recorded like 4 shows, in one afternoon, and like you were the MC, man. Girls like, oh, hi, Mr. Cannon. Do you like this red dress or this blue dress? Or where's my best camera angle and stuff like that? And I did all your voices.
I was like, I like it better when it's on the floor.
Oh, my God. It's like looking at
getting back to the...
Go ahead. I know we're going off as usual.
Getting back to commercial, 1974, that's when he started. And the number here is 610-449-8908. You can call for all your public and private events. We do all kinds of stuff, such as karaoke.
Yeah,
of course.
Today, name that tune, straight up DJing, and much more. We MC, etc. So check out Cannon Entertainment. You can go to CannonEntertainment.com. There's a lot of different stuff on there. You can even do requests when you set up an event. You could do your requests online. So we get them straight in advance.
That's right.
In advance. Rob is like the Star Trek of DJs.
Yes.
Oh, I remember when
all the technology.
I remember when Rob said you got to call these people like 7 days in advance before the event. Oh my God, I could take you back. I'm telling you, Cannon
Personally,
Entertainment.
I always thought talking to them before the job was always a more comforting way of doing the job.
Well, it's nice to get
It is nice
to talk to people.
It is nice.
And have an idea what they want.
It's nice because you get to meet the people, and it's great.
The problem is, though, nowadays, and we'll get into this in another show.
We'll do it.
The problem is, nowadays, it's like one of those things where people can give two shits whether they talk to you or not. They just want this done. You know what I mean?
I kind of disagree with that.
They'll talk to you. I don't at all.
No, you know what the problem is? Nobody wants to
talk
as much as they want you to email them back and forth.
Yeah, people don't want to talk.
Well, I think it's the technology thing and everything like that. But like I said, I always felt good when we did that.
Right.
When we did talk to people.
Rock when you were making motions.
No, it's okay. I'm still waiting for the pizza. It's awful goddamn late here. I should be going home. I don't,
So when you did karaoke, Dan.
Yeah.
I know you, like when I did karaoke, I never would sing because I can't. But because I can't, not because I won't.
Your daughter will sing.
Oh yeah, she loves karaoke. But what did you use to get going?
Music-wise, and here's the thing too, because it's just like anything else, when you do karaoke, if you're hosting it, I mean, a lot of times it's that same thing. Like
you got to warm the crowd.
You got to warm the crowd.
Sure,
nobody wants to be the first one.
Like the dance floor.
Just like the dance floor.
And that's another subject for
another show. But that's the thing. And what happens is I would do.
God, we're going to be working for months.
Songs
I like this.
I would do songs like "At This Moment" from Billy Vera and the Beaters. Great song. Gets people started.
How about if I put it on and let's hear you do it?
I don't want to sing that right now.
What would you sing?
If I was going to sing a song right now.
Just a minute, because we don't have a lot of time.
All right, you know what? Let's do. I mentioned it before. Do "Stuck on You."
Okay.
From Lionel Richie. Now, folks, I'm not
Stuck
Lionel
on
Richie.
Jay.
Do I get to karaoke a song?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna just let Dan do a minute.
All right, I'm only gonna do a minute.
All right.
We'll do a minute. It's gonna go a little over. It's fine.
Do you need the words?
I would like to have the words.
You're really asking a lot of stuff here.
I need to know my cue. It's fucking late, dude.
Let's see.
Where's the goddamn pizza?
If it wasn't my show, I wouldn't even fucking be here.
That's right.
Yeah,
Danny J.
Here he goes again.
Here we go.
Here he goes again.
Lovely.
His show.
That's a nice sense.
All right, you ready?
Okay, ready?
Watch, this is gonna.
It's gonna tank.
Let me give you some effect in your voice if I can.
Rob, do background vocals.
Yeah, I need effect. I need a little bit of echo. Can you raise it up a little bit?
And let Rob do background vocals.
Okay, ready?
Why does it keep stopping?
I don't know. No, you fucked it up. See, now it's gone. Now I
That is
lost the
so
feeling.
weird.
What happened to the music?
I don't know. It's showing that it's playing there.
Showing it's playing and I have no sound. You turned
And
the
you-
volume down.
No,
Did we
it's
pay the
up.
bill?
The volume's not up.
What just happened? No, it is up.
There we go. Why is
It's literally cutting in and out. I don't understand
it?
why.
My God. We had a bit and now you're not going to fucking
God,
do it.
man.
Yeah, that's really crazy. It's not even playing. But it is.
It
See,
is.
the meters are
The
moving.
meters are moving, but we have no sound.
That is so weird. Let me check something real quick while we're
Check something here.
in the thing here.
Smoke them if you got them.
It
Let's
says
do it.
Everything should be.
Now we're at that point where everybody's like, well, I want to hear fucking Dan sing.
I got news
Yeah.
for you.
See this happen.
I'm on
I'm
pins
just-
and needles.
Let's try it on
It happened
another
as soon as you tried to
thing.
give me
I know,
echo.
effect.
Well, turn the effect off. I don't need effect.
I don't even have effect on for you.
They did. You don't have the music on either.
It's doing it on this too. I ain't even getting nothing.
Here we go. Oh,
It's
it's a wire. There's a
it is
wire
a
band.
wire.
It is a wire.
That's
Make
so
sure it's
weird.
not down like down here or something like that. Or
But everything else is
There you go.
working.
Oh,
I don't know. That's just.
we spare no expense. You should see.
That is just
wow.
You
weird.
should see these wires.
Well, you know what? I don't use karaoke on this computer, so it's just usually
obvious reasons.
Yeah, I don't
I
understand.
was going to
that.
sing to you.
I don't know.
Dan will be
Shall I
live
try
on
something
the
else to
Food
see if it
Network next
works?
week.
I don't think it's the song. I think it's the.
I think it's the
board.
The board.
It's
Yeah.
the board.
I think it's.
But you
board.
know what? It
keeps cutting in and out.
Very cute.
I don't know.
All
You
right.
know,
Well, I was going to sing.
maybe next show we'll.
Maybe next show. Maybe
We'll
next
fix it for
We're
the.
gonna
That's what
work
I'm
on
We'll
funny.
let you do it
I'll
in the
sing-
beginning of the next show.
I'll sing in the
Yes.
beginning of the next show.
All right, we'll
Next
give
week-
We'll
that
sing
one
in the
worked
beginning
out
of
for
the next
week.
show. All right.
So next week I will sing a song right in the beginning. And,
So we probably should get out of here and we'll.
probably
mess with
wife's
this
gonna-
later.
My wife's sleeping. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Yes.
My wife ain't fucking worried about where the fuck I'm at.
Baby
but,
Rock is coming home.
You know.
Yes.
But Rock, do you have any plugs?
No, you know what?
Thanks, Rock. That's good.
No, it's, you know what? Like, what's the word? What's it say on the board over there? Up yours, but no, it's no plugs in this particular show because I'm not an ego guy anyway. You know, I'm more of a feet into the wall kind of person. So no,
I have no idea what that means. Rob,
exactly.
Nothing really.
What do you got?
Just-
CanonEntertainment.com.
Well, you said that. Yeah, you filled
Well,
that.
yeah, but I don't. This is your time. I want you to shine. I want you to shine on my
Yeah,
show.
Rob, we want you to shine.
On my show.
On his show. There he goes again.
How about those Phillies? Go ahead.
No, I really don't.
Yeah, I
have
don't-
anything now.
Well, I have a shit ton of plugs. So I'm gonna give
Okay,
that real
go
quick.
ahead. Tell everybody.
We got obviously DJs After Dark. Check us out here
Right.
every Sunday night. I throw it up, so it'll drop about every Sunday night for Monday morning. You'll have that up there, which we try and get stuff. So you can go to. There's a Facebook page for DJs After Dark. You can check that out. You can go to my other show, which is That Way Cool Wrestling Show. We're in season 3. We're at the end of season 3. Going
With
into
4
season 4.
guys.
With 4 guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Not 3,
really cool.
but 4.
4.
4 guys. 4 great guys. So you can check that out. You can go to thatwaycoolwrestlingshow.com and also on Facebook at That Way Cool Wrestling Show. I will be appearing on a show that a friend of ours, and we're going to get these girls on the show here. They're great girls.
Nice.
It's called The Landing Strip. So if you get a chance, check out The Landing Strip. When you see the logo, it looks like a girl, and it looks like she's in a bikini, but the bottom of the bikini, like where her crotch is, it's an airplane. It's really cool little logo. Funny show. These 2 girls are hairdressers. They're out of like upstate New Jersey, like near New York. And they're going to come on the show, which is going to be really cool. That's my friend Christy and her friend Eva. They're gonna be
Hi,
on the show.
Christy. Hi, Eva.
So that's the Landing
Hey.
Strip. Check them out.
Do they cut good air?
They apparently they.
Yeah.
God, the landing.
I
was
can't
gonna
speak for
say
Eva
Eva
because I don't know.
could have,
I
but
can't
I
speak
don't-
for Eva because I don't know.
I
Eva.
meant hair,
I know
but
Christy
head.
from when I was young, and
Right.
Christy's hot. I'm just gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a great. It's a really funny show. Check. I'm gonna be on there. It's August 6th, Monday, August 6th. I'll be on that show. Is when it's gonna air.
So if you guys and ladies have any plans, cancel it because we're doing the
Actually,
landing
that's-
strip. I like it.
But that's a Monday.
Yeah, but this
But what?
shows airing.
This air shows will be airing that morning.
Right. So
That'll be airing.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter anyway.
It's podcast, so you
Yeah,
can see it
so
every
you
time.
can
It's not
listen to it,
live.
right.
It's not live.
right.
So you got those shows. Then my other show I do with a good friend of mine. It's not my show; it's her show. But I do it with Noelle Harlow Lagrasso. Noelle was a DJ here at Canon Entertainment. as well. You remember Noelle?
Yes, I do remember the name
You
in the
know,
back of my mind.
she
yes, I
a
do.
gorgeous girl, and we do Lost in Saturday mornings. In fact, I'll be doing that show with her live. We do it live every Saturday morning, where we talk about Saturday morning cartoons. And
Oh my
doing all
God,
kinds
that
of
is
stuff. It's a great show.
awesome.
It's such a great show. We're right in the middle of it. We've been doing we do movie reviews on there, like old movie reviews, and we've been reviewing the Batman series from 1989 on up.
Oh my God.
So today, or not today, but when I do the show, which I think is tomorrow or later today, because we're fucking so late right now, it'll be Batman Forever with Elmer.
Very cool.
So we're gonna be reviewing that show and stuff again. And that's on the Big Vito brand, as far as on YouTube is concerned. So you can check that out as well. Other than that,
how far back, Dan, do you go for the Saturday morning cartoons? I know we're a little
the
different.
80s for me. For the 80s for
60s and 70s for me, and
But I watched that stuff because it was always in repeat in
Right.
the 80s.
Oh my God, there's
See, that's
nothing
the
better
thing
than
about
Looney
that. And I
Tunes
only get into
cartoons.
this is a DJ show, but
I know.
But that's a cool thing. But
It's
check
awesome.
out, it's Lost in Saturday mornings. You can check us out.
I feel lost now.
That's
so I'm
live.
good.
That's live in on Saturdays. So,
Way past my bedtime. It's time for
way
me.
past. Yeah, your wife's trying to call you. So we'll hopefully get this board situated, and the next show I will start off with a song,
Yeah.
and we'll go from there. So for Dr. Rock Ray Thomas,
Hello.
Hey.
for DJ Rob Cannon,
Hey.
my name is Danny J. Until next time, we'll see you. DJs.
Looks like the sun's coming up. Was that as good for you as it was for me? Join us next time for DJs After Dark.